prices aren't too bad. So I've been checking this stuff out. This is the MPC. This is a cheap deal here. What, you get this for like, you give them like, what is it? Is it a special offer here? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Free delivery till December 1st. Whoa, free delivery till then. What happens after that? That's unusual. Anyhow, this is the deal you get. They got a 5-month plan. You select this plan right here, and that plan gives you 5 months to pay it off. Kind of cool. Oh, they got some more months here added in. So click there. There's a 12-month. There's a 48-month. There's a, wow, 48 months at $61.18. Whoa, that's not too bad. That's some dedicated, right? That's dedication right there. Whoa. Look at this. That's what you pay back? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's get out of that one. This is a device. It's new. Came out about a month or so, more around October. Now we're in November. Yeah, about almost a month and 3 weeks. And this is a pretty cool device. We love it. Great device. We got a video on it. Pretty cool. As you can see here, of course, they added this TR thing, of course, like the Roland 707, 808, 909 TR ideas. Even the new TR 1000 is the same thing. So, love the TR idea. And of course, the screen and the pads are just ultimately really deal. And of course, you got everything else going on. But my thing is the MPCe X2. There's none around. They're gone. It's the flagship. It is the beast from the east that rolls all across the whole tundra. It is the jam. I mean, why have 4 when you can have 16, you know? Why have 7-inch, you can have 10? I mean, that's screen size. This is what I'm talking about. Adult machine. Let's find it. Now, I know it's not going to be in here, so I'm going to look in it for one thing. I'm going to go into their store. They got a store here inside of Amazon, the AKAI Professional Store. Ooh, professional. Feeling that. Okay, cool. They got big ideas. Okay, this is kind of cool here. That's the new thing they got out there, but I don't see the MPCe Key 61. Where's that sucker at? I should see that here too as well. Of course, you have the full MPCs here, but not the MPCe Key 61. Notice that. Notice this for sure. It's not here. It should be in here. Neither is the MPCe X. So something could be going on. Not too sure. Heard and read it. They might be the end of the line. EOL. You never know, but hey, you never know. It's selling. Is it worth it? Putting it out? So let's look for that thing. Let's go here and go to looking for the MPCe Key 61. Boom, and we get it right here. Here we go. Okay, this is a good deal. Look at this price. This price is killer. That's more than $200 off of this jam right here. That is awesome. Whoa. 5 months, good price for 5 months too as well. That's a lot of money off of this thing. That's very cool. 24% off on this device. Well, that's not bad. But we don't see the MPCe X. You know something? I found out where it's going to be at. Probably. All right. Got it going on here. I'm getting ready, fellas. Winter's going to be upon us quite soon. I'm making sure I'm prepared because I want to be ready for the Namm show. That's right. It's coming. And guess what? AKAI will be there, Roland, Yamaha, Sony, they're all going to be there. This is the 125th anniversary. As a matter of fact, the first show was in 1901 and I was not there. Anyhow, the truth is, AKAI is going to be there. I'm curious about the MPCe X2. Okay, we got the 3 Live 3. I love it. It's beautiful. It is the best MPC they have ever designed, because they've added so many things that are on other machines, so that means it's not innovative, but it helps people from other places come to the center of the world where MPC is starting to head to. But the truth being one thing, we want to see the workhorse, the flagship, the beast of the MPC world, and that is the MPCe X. You know, who wants to have just 4 Q-Link knobs when you can have 16? Oh my God. Now, I think they're going to probably have more memory, more powerful memory. And, you know, why go with the 8 core? But I think probably not. That'd be way too much ahead of the game. But storage should be at 256. Hey, look, you get an iPhone, you pay a certain amount, you get a certain amount of storage, right? You pay for the Pro version, you're going to get yourself double the storage. I'm thinking double the storage, double the fun. Makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but for sure they're going to be here. We checked it out. You know what we did? We went right over to, you know who we went to? AI. Who else is going to know? It goes to all the pages, finds out where the booth's going to be at. There's not going to be a booth. They're probably going to rent a room. The booths are crazy. You got drum machines here, guy playing a guitar, bass guitar here, people walking around, just noise. Can't have that. They're going to have their own room, and they're going to feature some new gear. Now, of course, that's Music Brand Center, right? And of course, AKAI belongs to Music Brands, and Music Brands also owns Alesis, right? And other devices as well, including speakers and DJ gear. So you can expect something probably new coming there. Now, I don't think it's going to come out anytime before November, and then we're going to have to deal with the Black Friday event. I think if they were going to release, they release it by now, but people who have cash will be, bam, I want to buy that MPCe X. Maybe they'll do it late. I'm not sure, but I'm sure they're going to be here at Namm, and they can always say, well, it's going to come out in July or come out in April. Because from January on, people are like, I spent enough cash for Christmas, I bought enough, I got bills to pay back, and AI's taking my job. People don't know. But for sure, they're going to have to put one out, and we can't wait till they do. You know something? You buy a lot of gear, need help, we're here to support you. We know all the gear. Because we're recording engineers here, we figure out what's going on, and I understand everything. So pretty much right here, we know Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton Live, Reason, artist sampling, how to master. That's all here for years. We've been doing that. Every sampler could be the MPC, I don't care which one. Ensoniq, we don't care which one. Machine doesn't make a difference. Roland, all the gear. Artist sampling, of course we know that. Keyboards, AKAI, Yamaha, Roland, Korg. I mean, hey, that's why I'm in Japan. I figure where the gear's at. I go there, I figure what's going on. I go back to New York, which will be soon, and hanging out there again. Look, the whole idea is to know stuff and teach people how it works before AI takes over. But not really. Humans have got to make and be creative for a long time. They got to make gear and make music and create money from that stream. Now, it's important for you to understand one thing, how that gear works the best way it works. We're creating a brand new app you'll be able to download for free, how to work anything. That's right. We locked into AI, we locked into all the manuals. And all you gotta do is talk on your phone or talk on your computer, and you'll be able to access that information. That'll be coming out soon, so look out for it. But also, we at Cyber Kings do lessons. As you already know, right down here, you can come down to here. Let's go down a little further here. We see that PayPal, the Venmo, and the Cash App. Right here, you see it's 8 hours for $130. That's approximately $16.25 for 8 hours. And you can get 10 hours for $15 an hour. Kind of cool. As you can see right here, of course, we do 1 hour. A lot of guys probably can't afford all that. So look, we understand that. $20 an hour, Cash App. Use this as the pay code. Boom, right there. You can also use Venmo. Boom, $20 an hour. Now, if you got PayPal, Venmo is PayPal. PayPal created Venmo to compete with Cash App and other guys who aren't trying to take money from you, or us actually. And so that's the way to go. You can always create a new Venmo account because you're a PayPal holder. And of course, if you can just have PayPal, that's all you got. You come right here. It's just $22 a month because PayPal does charge us. But you can book your lessons, book your time. Everything right here. We do mixing. We can be right there with you mixing. I got guys who send me files. We sit down, go over what they want, get the stuff mixed up, get ideas for the mix out, automation, make that mix, maybe even master it, or make sure you have it ready to be mastered, or listen to it for a while and go over the idea of mastering it. But it's important to learn what to do and how to do it. And we teach that as well. Of course, you have the MPC Live 3, any MPC pretty much we know. All the machines, all the MPCs. I mean, really, we do AI video too as well. Final Cut Pro, Pro Tools, Studio One, Luna, Mastering, FL Studio, Ableton Live, whoa, Logic Pro 12. And of course, all the Roland devices, you know, just everything. And the reason why we do that is because it helps us to understand what people don't know so we can make even better videos. Now, if you have any questions too as well, you can always call me up right down here. Here's our number. Just give us a call. We're here all the time. And one more thing too, if you want to do this lesson, come right here. You tap right there. It comes up inside the software here. You can pick the date and the time. Well, too late today, but the next day, boom, it's available. You know what I mean? Find the time that you want to get to do your gig and have fun doing it. Any questions, hit me up. I'll see you in the next video. And thanks again.